Hello and welcome back to Mystcraft with Meroka. So, last time we learned how to make a world and got a few basic rudimentary resources out of it. But I think it's time we got a few more pages together from other worlds. So we're going to go and see what we can find. My house has been done up a little bit since last time. I've made a skelly farm over there. It's got me some XP. That's given me wherewithal to work on this enchanting table. We picked up all these books last time, they're here. So now I've got a few bits of enchanted gear, which is nice. It's an infinite supply of arrows. So that's all cool. Oh, and I picked up a horse outside, because why not? So this is the world we made last time. That's all well and good. Let's pop it on a bottom shelf here. That top one is our notebook. We're going to want that with us. I love that these go on the shelves like this. This looks amazing. As we go along, this is all going to fill up. Some of these are just the books and quills. I've just put them there for decoration for the most part. But soon we're going to fill them up with actual proper books, and that's going to be cool. So what we need is a lot of paper, in fact, and we're going to need to make some ink. So since I seem to be shorter on the old bottles than I thought I was, I'd picked up more of them than I had by now. Well, that's not enough either, is it? Let's go just fill it up with the lake. A bit of lake water, nothing wrong with that for enchanting, right? We're not enchanting, we're doing some sort of magic. I'm not sure what it could be called. I'm sure it's enchanting though. So that's ink. That's ink. Oh, I wish water bottles stacked, because the ink vials do, the bottles do. Why do the water bottles not? Because they're potions, I suppose, is probably why. Okay, so we've got 6 ink vials there. That'll keep us going for a little bit. Should probably grab some of that old paper from down here. Paper is kept... Where do we keep paper? There's some paper. And some leather. My cow farm. There's been a little bit of slaughtering going on over there. So we've got plenty of leather now. My sword, I managed to get looting 3 on the first try. Smite 4 looting 3 on that thing. Yeah. So that's good. So... one of them. There we've got a link page, and let's just pop them there because we're gonna need the ink. Let's be honest. So got one there. That's going to get us back. That's fine. So this is going to automatically fill up the ink vial in the middle and give us an empty glass bottle each time. We're going to go through them like crazy, and I'm going to need to end entire civilizations of squids to keep that stocked. But hey ho. So it goes, you know. Sometimes a few squids need to lose their entire civilizations in order for me to make some explorations. So let's link this back here. Let's stand in the middle of the room, face the front, and boom, there we go. That's linked to here. That's how we get home. And that is going to want to go in our book binder. Oh, we have some leather in there already. Oh, how useful. Cool. So let's just create another random world and just see what we get. Once we've got a few pages, we can start playing around with this and actually make some interesting worlds out of them. But at the moment, if I grab my notebook, a quick recap on what I found last time, what do we get? We got gardens, kelp forest, desert, swamp. These are all just biomes. There's not... You can't really make much of a world out of it. And I had a spare link panel, as if. I didn't realise I had that. I'll keep that in there and try and remember I've got that in future. But... yeah, there's not enough to make much of a world out of. There's lots of biomes, but without biome controllers or anything, they may not work as well as we might hope. So let's go and pop our newest descriptive book. Or is it descriptive book? Age 3, there we go, it does have a name. Get away from it, does it have? They used to have a little nameplate over the top of them that said what age it was. It seems to have been lost at during some patching process and updates. So, we definitely got the linking book home. This is important. We need this. Do I have this? Don't have anything to put the book down on. Oh, we'll find a lectern once we get in there, right? I'm just wondering whether I've got enough gear. I should probably wear my gear. That'd be a good start. There we go. Off the armor stand. Which, seriously, this thing looks like a skeleton every time I come up the stairs or into the house. I'm like, oh god, there's a skeleton in my house. Nope, it's just an armor stand. So, we've got everything we might possibly, conceivably need. Yeah, probably. I reckon this will keep us alive till we find whatever we're going to find in here. What are we going to find in here? Rain. blue and rain. So far, so good. Squish. Something squishing. Ooh. Big brown slimes. Dead wood. Lots of dead wood. Wow, this is... dreary is what this is. Yikes. These give me slime balls? Because... ooh. Hello. Is this just a single biome? This... no, it's a very large biome world. It's either large or huge, I don't know. Either way, the biome control is set to huge. So we're in the middle of a giant swamp. Which is fine by me, because I could use some slime balls if these guys are going to drop any. And it seems like they are. I was thinking for tying up things with leads. I've been having trouble finding them in the overworld, so... found like one slime. Fortunately, I had my looting sword, so that one single slime dropped like 3 slime balls, which is good. Cool, okay, now I'm very good for slime, and apparently mud. Break... oh, if you kill the bigger ones, they drop mud, I guess, and then the little ones drop slime balls. How bizarre! How very strange. Is mud right? Yeah, mud ball. Don't really want that. So, we got a very obvious grey square marking where we came into the world, and it's quite close to the origin 00. So we can always find our way back there. Not that there's anything interesting there, but we can find our way back should we so desire to do so. Avoid the giant slimes. No idea what time of day it is, because can't see the sky, obviously. There's... whoa! What have we over here? Now I recognise most of this probably isn't Mystcraft's doing, it's probably Biomes O Plenty, but I can't help but still be astonished by what I'm finding. So we've got a wasteland here, which has more slime in it. That I think that's like liquid poison, isn't it? It's just dying in the poison. Ooh, yeah, not nice. Got big spikes of whatever this is. What have we got? Dried dirt. Oh, lovely. Absolutely lovely. Don't want that. Don't want that at all. So the agenda for today is obviously same as before, which is find a big stone building which obviously doesn't belong as part of this world. It's not part of the natural terrain generation. Traditionally, most biomes you will designate... as we saw in the last world, you got checkerboard, but you can also get large, huge, small, medium, a whole variety of different sizes. You can get single biomes, which would make the entire world one biome, but usually, if you just got any of the ordinary size biomes, which this appears to be, there will be 3 types of biomes. So we've got this wasteland, we've got that swampy thing, whatever it was, I forget what it exactly was. There should be another 3rd type of land somewhere, and who knows? We may stumble across it, but obviously, yeah, we're looking at potentially huge biomes here, so it might be a bit of a trek before we actually find it. There don't appear to be any particular nasties, although the sky now currently fades to red, which is perhaps a signifier of, well, I would say sunrise or sunset, but that's a pretty gross sky. That's a bit disturbing. I'm not sure I like that. At least we found this. Why? That's not just red. I mean, look at that sky. That's almost like a noise pattern. It's like static. It's like the sky's unreal. It's a very strange looking sky. I don't like that one bit at all. You're right, what have we got? Stone blocks, cool. Frost Forest, okay. Silk Glades, that would be an interesting one. I fancy seeing what that looks like. And a Blessed Bog, that also sounds kind of cool. Let's find our chest. In here we have a rainbow, which is obviously a colour designator. Bamboo Forest, Zenith will mark the passage of time, so we can tell the sun to start at zenith or the moon to start at zenith. So basically you can sort of offset the locations of stars and moons and suns and things. A quick nosy. Nah, nothing back there. It's okay. I am very concerned about that sky. I don't know why that's as horrifyingly unnatural as it is. I just want to see what this last biome is. I guess it must just be night because there are skeletons out. What have we got over here? Overgrown greens. We are in overgrown greens. So got lots of dead things, and an overgrown lush green verdant place. Which is a strange contrast. But I don't much fancy hanging around. If this is what we call night on this world, maybe I should be getting out of here before nasties make my life miserable. Although the only... In a bizarre contrast, most of the nasties seem to be in the green life-filled place. Okay, that scared the bejesus out of me. Woo! Okay, no, the zombies over there. Skeletons over there. I'm getting kind of hungry. Okay, that was where I wanted to go, guys. Can I have my temple back? Oh god, there's another one. Oh god, I broke all the things. Where's my link book home? I'm going home. You can't stop me. I'm nearly dead. See you later. Woo! Ah, there were two of them in there. Whew. I need some steak to console me. Wow! I'll let my health regenerate a little bit. So, let's reclaim this one. Let's pop it in the writing table, because this will let us name it, which will be useful. So we can take age 3, and it's not really in any way, shape or form necessary, but I kind of like leaving the number on there just so I know which world it was. So this is world 3, and it was Dead Swamp? Sure, let's call it a Dead Swamp. Not strictly true, but... Ooh, I didn't realise you could just pop it on the shelf quite like that. Cool, okay, yeah, so fill up the shelf, cool. Let's put all the stuff we just found in our notebook. Want the link panel, we do want that back. I don't really have much call for any of those books in the slightest. They don't actually do a heck of a lot. Despite what you might imagine in a mod that involves books, we can't actually really use them for all that much. So I need... Let's pop another page in there, because I do need one more link panel. I need a new world and a way back. Let's make our next link book home. That's going to be good. And the other one is going to be... Let's just make another random world, see what we can find. A bit of... Might as well leave the stack of leather in there, actually. I'll keep some. You know, I might need to make link books. So that'll just automatically deplete as we make link books. You can name them in there before you make it as well, but that's probably only going to really benefit you if you know what you're making beforehand. When it comes to a random book, I don't have a clue what I've just made. So let me link my way back home here. Descriptive book, notebook, which one? There we go, age 4. So that's our next world. I've got a lot of absolute junk on me that I don't really need, but hey ho, it'll do. Next world is more rain, more grey. Ooh, tropics. Sunflowers. What on earth? Eh? What the devil's going on there? Oh, I think I know. There is a... Yeah, there we go. They're all over the place, actually. There is a feature that Mystcraft can implement into a world, which is... well, they used to be obelisks, is what they were called. Some big holes underground. Lots of big holes. Quite obvious big holes. Very cool. There used to be obelisks. Said obelisks were typically always made out of obsidian. Clearly, that doesn't actually need to be always the case anymore. Apparently, if we have a materials modifier, we can put obelisks followed by a material into our book composition, and we can create obelisks made out of whatever the heck we like. I will note now that there is a modifier out there, which is diamond ore. Many people choose to turn that off just because it is ridiculously overpowered, but you could, in theory, get these structures dotted around your world made entirely out of diamond ore, which is kind of cool. At the minute, we've got birchwood, apparently. kind of want to go down some of these caves and see where they go. So we've got a, whatever this world is, this is just desert, isn't it? Standard desert, tropics, and this is probably another dead swamp, actually. Ugh. Oh, quagmire. Oh god, it's all mud, which acts a lot like soul sand, apparently. Cool, okay. So quagmire, desert and tropics world with small or medium biomes. They're not huge. What are these? Oh, right. Oh, the little brownish structures are the wood obelisks, obviously. That square up top left is where we started, and we are looking for another, you know, what is it called? Library. We're looking for another library. So let's have a wander around, try and stay out of quagmires where at all possible. So, relatively peaceful world. It's nice. Not sure about the weather. Weather's a little bit. The sky goes well with the tropics. If you had a tropics world, this would be kind of cool. It's obviously flatlands with caves. The terrain modifier is flat. Biome modifier is either small or medium, I reckon. We've distinguished what the biomes are. I'm presuming there must be a caves modifier in there for all these giant holes in the ground to be opening up. So that's part of cave generation. Don't know if that's related. It's interesting just to see what the different worlds are composed of. Sometimes. Also, I just the thrill of exploring new and uncharted worlds sometimes is just very pleasant. There's like, oh hello. Not terribly interesting at all, but nonetheless, there's an entirely different type of obelisk. Huh. What do you know? Stone obelisks as well as... Whoa! Time the hell out! Whoa! No freaking way! Holy Moses! Yeah, you know what that is. I know what that is. I'm pretty sure I know what that is. I'm gonna want one of these to ascend it. Yeah, check that out. Oh, I'm going to. Can I get? Oh, how do I climb? I can't climb this stuff. Damn it. I need to make a path across that's not mud. It's like. Actually, you can jump off soul sand, can't you? It's like worse than soul sand. You can't actually jump on it. Oh my god, this is an actual nether fortress, not in the nether. That's really cool. Oh my god. That's freaking sweet. And in a world that's continually rainy, normally you wouldn't get rain in the nether, so you can't put fires out. I'm wondering if there are blazes mainly here. That's my main concern here. Can I find blazes, and is it going to be trivial to fight them because it's raining and that would put all fires out? Because if so, that's really cool. I don't know though. I can't see any. Oh, hello. Maybe you can. Yes, I think that might be a spawner. Whoop! Jump the gap. It totally is. Okay, so I'm either going to burn to death in an alien world here, or this is going to be sweet. I hope it's the latter, but... Yo, does this work? Can they not spawn in the rain? Does the rain kill a blaze, maybe? Or is it not dark enough because it's daylight? Oh, okay. This bears investigation. This definitely does bear investigation. This isn't actually why we came here, but nonetheless I am thrilled to find it. So what I need to do is give it a bit of darkness, I suppose. Let's try and cover it up. Just not put that there. Just throw a little shade on the matter. Oh god! Okay, it's here. It totally hits like a truck, but okay, it can spawn. It hits like a truck because I'm not wearing anywhere near good enough armor for this job. But the rain does seem to put me out. That blaze didn't set me on fire. Good to know. So if I get set on fire, all I gotta do is step back into the rain. Or I could just... Ow. I'm on fire, and I'm not. I've just got the best blaze rod farm in the world. You couldn't do that in vanilla. Oh my god. I got a safe blaze rod farm. How often do you get one of them? Assuming this rain does, you know, never let up, because I kind of get the impression that's the way it works. Is this where I came down? I think so. Yep, here we go. Okay, so... Hell, I was hoping for something like this sooner or later. I just didn't expect to find one quite so immediately. Basically, that means I can now actually do brewing without actually having to ever step foot in the nether. So, that's pretty sweet in my book. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to find this next library, and we're going to get the heck out of Dodge. The light does appear to be changing. So, this could be another strange signifier of night that isn't... It's only sort of a quasi kind of night. Like that last world. That was not... That was just bizarre. It was night, but it wasn't night. If you know what I mean. I take it you know what I mean. Yeah, oh wait, hang on. Nope, no, don't want a waypoint. Want this. Come on. Let me cheat my way to victory here. I feel like I should have found it by now. I've sort of... I think I've done a kind of a loop around most of the starting area. I've done like 180 degrees circle round where I spawned in, I think. My sense of direction isn't that wonderful. Let's stick to the stone, because the Quagmire's gonna... do this. Okay, now zombies are appearing. Not good, not really ideal. Don't know where it's safe to leave a book. Although, you know, link books are disposable. I can always make more link books back. It's just that initial book back to the world that you came in the first place. If you lose that, well, you're not getting your world back, quite frankly. Unless you already made a link book to that world and have kept that link book safe. There's the original descriptive books. It's usually worth hanging on to and taking pretty good care of. I just picked something up. I don't know, what did I just pick up there? One thing just went pop. Palm sapling. Cool. Alright. Don't mind if I do. So, library. Reveal thy secrets to me. You're not going to show up on the map, are you? Oh god, I'm stuck in quicksand. Oh, okay. That's... Jeez. Watch where you're going, I guess. Oh. No. Okay, out. Everyone out. Hi. You're in quicksand too. Have a good day, lads. Have a good day. Okay, this is getting crowded. Endermen, not nice for Endermen around here. They do not like this weather. Oh jeez, I could really stand to find that library soon. I hate leaving a world without finding the library. I really do. I have no idea what you guys are doing. You guys are exploding. I don't want that. I'll sort of gouge out of the land here. Come on. Should be obvious. It's a flat world. There's absolutely nothing for it to hide behind. It can't be behind a hill or anything. Where is it? If I don't find it presently, I'm going to head out through my link book anyway. Now, the link book that I leave is basically going to be destroyed. Link books are susceptible to deterioration from, if they're on the floor, mob attacks and weather. If they're on a stand, they are still susceptible to weather, so you do need to put a roof over them. Obviously, you know, if you left a book out in the rain or the snow or whatever, you wouldn't expect it to last too long. This holds true in Mystcraft as it does for real life. And yeah, you just want to put a little bit of a roof over it so that they don't get wet. If they're on the floor, just left out. There's be if you use a book, I may demonstrate at some point. It will literally just fall on the floor open behind you where you went through it, and it will lose health. It's treated like an entity, like a mob or whatever in the world, and it has a... Ow! Cactus. It has a health bar of its own, and while it's left open on the floor, its health will deteriorate. And when it hits 0, the book will be destroyed, and you'd better hope to God you had a copy of it, you know? So that's why you always keep it safe and always make sure you've got link books to get back to wherever the heck you came from. Jeez, okay, I'm back at the Nether Fortress there. I'm just kind of doing a lap around this jungle, aren't I? That's an obelisk, isn't it? If it's in the jungle, I'm going to be annoyed, just because I've walked around it like 3 times now. Can't see... I can see right through the jungle. I can see the other side there. Well, it's not a jungle, it's the tropics. But no, there's no giant cobblestone buildings. Back off. I really should be using this more because it's power 3 and it's bloody sweet. And it's power 3 unbreaking 3, which, you know, actually is pretty bloody good on a bow. I mean, I've got my smite on my sword, which is great for, you know, you want to one-shot a zombie like that, but a bow will make pretty short work of everything else. I'm tempted to call this world a... Well, I don't want to call it a write-off, because I love that Nether Fortress. That Nether Fortress is amazing. I want to hang on to this world forever and ever and hug it and stroke it and kiss it and, you know, generally be pretty nice to it. But I'm not finding any library. So one last look at the map. I'm walking into another quagmire. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, we're going home. I don't like this. It's too wet. My hair's all soggy. I'm going back. So that book is now sat out on the floor in the rain. That book is... if I ever go back there, it will be thoroughly deaded. But that world's kind of cool. I'm going to keep that. So, for... Rain Fortress, let's call it. Rain Fortress. Cool. So, and we can then pop that on our bookshelf. Boop. Tell you what, I should keep them in chronological order, because why not? That never did get named, I don't know why. It should have been named. It should have been age 2. There we go. Bada boom. Oh, see, see, that one didn't just automatically go on the shelf. That's very bizarre. I don't quite get how the actual mechanics of Mystcraft work from time to time. But either way, there's a couple of new worlds. We got a few new things, and we've seen a few new things to boot as well. So we've seen the fortresses, we've seen how some of the worlds work, we've seen the obelisks. I've come home with some quicksand, and we've got a handful of extra pages. And I may see if I can't make something out of this next time. I still don't feel like this is enough to make a proper world out of, but I might be able to scrape together the rudiments of a world from that. It may happen. Pop that back on my top shelf. Cool. So that'll do it for today, though. So thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you next time. Yeah!